Welcome back to the 2026 TireRack.com One Lap of America. This is it, the final track day, day 7 here in South Beloit, Illinois at Blackhawk Farms Raceway. This is a picturesque day, a beautiful track, and couldn't ask for anything better to close out our track events for the 2026 edition. We've got some very special guests here today, the American Brain Tumor Association. They have some wonderful people who are going to go out for some rides around the track a little bit later. And then we are going to finish off today by heading back to South Bend, Indiana to conclude the road tracks of the 2026 edition. Tomorrow we're going to head to the dry skid pad. We're going to go have some fun with the skid pad smokeout, and then we're going to have our banquet. But this really is it. So thank you so much for following along with us throughout this event, and we look forward to seeing you on the road and on the West Coast event this October. Stay tuned for more on that one. But in the meantime, enjoy this update and all the interviews and all the fun from the 2026 Tire Rack One Lap of America.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Here we are at our last road course event for the 2026 One Lap of America. And we're standing here with this Keepsake Farm Racing beautiful 2002 BMW, which I know has been on the One Lap at least 3 years.
Yeah, this is the third year we're doing it, second with the matching trailer.
Yeah, this thing's awesome. Everything I remember, you guys actually built or restored this car?
I bought it from the original owner, cut off the bottom completely. So yeah, there's a lot of sweat and sweat and tears into this car.
Yeah, it was awesome. I remember the first time you brought it out, and we were just amazed that you did all that work to it, made it look so pretty and so perfect, and then decided to bring it out on the One Lap and just thrash on it.
I mean, you got to drive it, right? It's not a museum piece. It is meant to be driven. I mean, it's not the most comfortable of rides to drive all the way around the country, and I probably need to get my hearing checked afterward, just listening to the wail of the carburetors. But it shouldn't sit and rot.
I agree. Yeah, it is a blast to watch this car go, and you wheel the heck out of it, and it looks like it actually does really, really well, especially on the tight courses.
Yeah, I mean, it was built as an autocross car originally, so yesterday was our prime time, I guess we'll say it. But it is a small little engine. It doesn't have that much power, but it is really fun to drive.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum car, but I love watching the car go around. I love watching you on the transits. The trailer is phenomenal. I love that. So how are you after 3 years now? Is there anything you would change about the car? Anything you like or don't like about it?
Depending upon the course in the coming years, probably air conditioning might be a consideration, but not going to happen. Honestly, it's a little slow going up the hill sometimes, but honestly, I am very happy with how it is. It's surviving. It hasn't stranded us too badly yet, and we keep testing that.
That's awesome. I love seeing cars like this out there. I love seeing the cars that people have put a lot of sweat equity in, like this one, and then they're out there just driving them, having fun, and doing a great job.
Yeah, I think it really embodies the spirit of what One Lap should be. I know some people are a little, there's different mantras or different thoughts and approaches to how One Lap is done. We do this because it's hard, and it really, I guess, goes to the spirit of One Lap and driving what you got.
That's awesome. I appreciate your time. I know you just got here and you probably want to do a little track walk, get familiar, and get ready to send this little guy around. Yeah. But we appreciate your time. Good luck. Go like hell. Be safe.
Thank you.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We're here with Randy and Jason in the Lucid. This is the Lucid, what model?
Air Sapphire.
Oh, Lucid Air Sapphire. So I think this is this the first year, Randy, you guys have had an electric vehicle for the One Lap?
It is, been trying, and the Sapphire is cool because it's famous. It is the fastest car made in the quarter mile.
Really? So what does this beast do in the quarter?
9.1.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm going to qualify that on regular pavement.
So not a prepared track,
Oh
not
wait,
special
the
tires?
GR1X is not actually for sale yet. This is the fastest car in the quarter mile.
That's amazing. That's quick. I know it's been a blast watching you on track with this. You're driving the wheels off of it. Well, not literally; they're still on there, luckily. But you're manhandling this thing, and it's been extremely fast. You did really well in the autocross. This thing is just really fun to watch on track. How are you enjoying it on track and off track?
Amazing thing about electric cars is they have a big battery, and that's heavy. But they have a very, very low center of gravity. And that makes your inside tires work better. I mean, it's a real lesson in weight management,
Right.
Which is your primary job as a driver. So with a low center of gravity, less weight transfers to the outside, so the inside tires can do more work.
Okay. You know, and I think people would like to ask, you know, how hard is it with the transits? Because the reality is, the One Lap of America isn't a daily commute.
It's a challenge.
Right. And it's a challenge for anyone in any car.
I mean, the One Lap of America,
Right, yeah.
is a challenge.
Right.
We knew this going in, didn't we, Jason?
We did.
That there was never enough sleep on the One Lap. And
Wait, people sleep on the One Lap?
we don't, because the charging time, and this year has had long transits, exceptionally long.
Yeah, we have two real long ones.
Yeah.
You know, 10 hour each.
3 in my book.
Right.
Or was it 4? Anyway, the charging has come right out of our sleep.
Right.
And we've had to do a lot of learning about, it's a different experience having an electric car, especially on a road trip. And we've had to learn how to best charge, the strategy, how to do it, basically, right, Jason?
Right. So when we started out, the first night was a long night. We were learning. We used 3 different apps and triangulate, look at them all differently. There's not one app that is absolutely perfect. So we have to look at all the different charging points. Not every app has all the chargers in it. There's new chargers that are not added. So it's a lot of work to try to find which charger to go to. Look at your miles. Actually, the app in the car does help quite a bit.
Okay.
As a base. And then from that, we use the outside apps to decide where we're going to stop. Really, what you want to do is you want to find the fast chargers, charge for 20 minutes, get on the road at 80-85%.
Okay.
Sometimes we charge a little longer. Might take another 10-15 minutes, get another 10% of the car to get us a different charger. So to try to eliminate a stop if we could. I think 2 transits, we eliminated a stop on each transit. So you're in the car driving.
Better at it.
Yeah, you're in the car driving, less stopping. First night we got at 4:30 in the morning.
Yes.
It was a long one. But we do sleep while it's charging for half hour, 20 minutes. We set a timer to wake yourself up.
Eggs are done.
Yep. I know last night we were so tired. I got to a slow charger coming just from Wisconsin to here. I fell asleep, woke up about half hour later. It's only 3% more charge.
Oh, no.
It was a slow charger. We decided to. I woke up and we tried to find a faster charger. We drove a little further away, but it saved us time.
Right.
Yeah,
It saved us time.
We're running 8th overall right now
Yeah, it's impressive.
in a pure street car.
And-
And guess what we won? We're winning comfort.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
Massaging seats.
I mean, you're in a field of ZR1s, GT3 RSs, GTDs, a whole lot of 911 turbos.
The Kentucky boys.
The Kentucky boys. We've got right behind us a really, really fast Viper. So, I mean, it's not a field full of minivans.
No.
By any means. And there's a lot of very, very, very good drivers. So this is great. And I really appreciate you guys' time. and I want to wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you, Mark. It's a pleasure.
And really appreciate talking to you.
And guess what? We love the one lap. This is 6 years in a row for me and Jason.
Yeah.
We keep coming back. We like the challenge, the driving and the challenge of just the travel and the fresh tracks every day.
I always like to see what you're going to run every year.
Yeah, me too. You and me got to get together, Mark, sometime.
I'd love to. I mean, we can bring the M4. It's obviously they do well. I mean, he's running
doing a
6th.
Great job.
Yeah. And then I get all giggly when I see that thing go. And I'm like, oh, I guess I should get mine.
Yep.
All right, guys. Hey, be safe. Give them hell.
Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, guys.
All right, so we are here with Wes, who's driving this awesome Volvo V70R for the American Brain Tumor Association. So Wes, we've talked about it in the pre-show, we've talked about it a little bit on live, but why don't you tell everybody what it is exactly that you're doing, but more specifically, what we're actually doing here today as well.
Yeah, so we're here today. We've got the American Brain Tumor Association with us. Our goal is to raise some awareness and raise some funds for brain cancer research. One of the ways that we're doing that is creating some awareness at the track today, but also when we're finished with the one lap event, we're going to auction this Volvo V70R manual on Cars and Bids, no reserve, with proceeds benefiting the American Brain Tumor Association. So we did this very similar action with a Mini Cooper last year, raised a bunch of awareness and a bunch of funds, and we're excited to auction likely even more interesting car this year for the American Brain Tumor Association.
Now behind us, we actually have the ABTA activating here today. And I'll tell you what I like about this? Not only is it a good cause, not only do we have some wonderful people out here that we get to meet and interact with, but last year we were at Putnam, right? Grattan last year, and you brought some fantastic weather, and you've done it again this year.
Yeah.
So what I propose is, because this is now the second year, twice you have a repeat, three times now starts a trend.
That's exactly right.
So I fully anticipate you doing this again next year and making a big difference. So.
Yeah, we'll be excited to do it again next year, and I think we'll have all the support. The ABTA was actually reached out to me early in prepping for one lap just to make sure that we were going to do this again, and that last year wasn't going to be a one and done. And so we're committed. If one lap's committed, we're committed. ABTA's committed, and we'll keep this going for as long as we can.
Sounds great. So today specifically also, what are we going to do? So at lunchtime coming up, what do we have going on here?
Yeah, so we've got some folks from the ABTA, both volunteers, we've got caregivers, we've got patients, all impacted by brain tumors or brain cancer in some way. And we're going to put them in some race cars. We're going to get them on the track for some parade laps here at lunchtime. We did this last year. Everybody loves it. It's most people's first time in any motorsport experience like this. And so it's just not only for a great cause, but it's also a great way to bring people into motorsports and get them an experience they wouldn't otherwise have.
Yep. And then we're looking forward to seeing the winner of the auction that you had.
Yep.
Later today, they're going to be following along with us back to South Bend and getting to partake in some of the revelry when we get to the end. So that'll be a positive experience as well, I think.
For sure. Yeah.
Well, Wes, can't thank you enough for joining us this year, and I love what you're doing, and I wish you lots of luck, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Take
Couldn't
care.
do it without you.
Yep.